Yo, it's Widish back with another one. And I miss her so much, dude. Am I doing this right now? Am I making another 27-minute video? Just talking about something. Because I feel this way. I just don't know if I'm in the mood to talk about it as in like right now. Not because of the subject matter itself, but because I don't know, I guess I'm just not in the mood to talk right now. Even though my emotions are very intense about this. Yeah, I miss her so much. Allah. I don't ever feel this way. This is very intense. I don't ever feel this way. You know? Who do I miss? I miss this one girl. And you're gonna laugh. I miss this one girl I met at a convention in 2023. It's 2026 now. And I miss her. And I feel like I wrote about this briefly in my community post. But I feel like my intense feelings towards her were masked for like the better time of that 3 years. For most of those 3 years. Gradually, as time went on, my intense emotions kind of revealed themselves. Yeah, I don't expect this to be the definitive video that I make about this, because already I can tell that I'm not in the attitude to make this video. And I kind of don't want to recall everything for the case of documenting it in this particular video, because that's gonna hurt. Thinking about every single thing and articulating it is gonna hurt. Seeing flashbacks as I speak of it is gonna hurt more than I'm hurting right now, because the pain that I feel right now is like base hurt. You know what I mean? So trying to recall the things is gonna intensify the pain. But yeah, she's not really active on Instagram or like social media as a whole, so trying to maintain a relationship with her in that way failed. I did try. It failed. It faded away. It was mostly just sending memes and bullshit, not really being serious. It faded away. I feel like she was keen on being friends with someone from her city, from her province, and it became clear that I was more of a long distance kind of case, long distance kind of friend or whatever. So it just faded away. Add on the fact that she's not really active on the social media shit. The truth is, I don't really know her. I was around her for 4 days. The convention was about 4 days long, and I was around her for a couple of hours, for as long as the convention went on for, in a single day. You know, I was around her for that long in 2023. So it's safe to say that I don't know her. I guess I'm just really enamored, or I'm really fascinated, or yeah, I'm fascinated by the idea of her. And the idea of her is extremely the idea of her is really alluring. I won't say it's great because my idea of her is very broken. I imagine she's just very broken kind of girl because for some reason I believe that only broken girls could, reach out to me without me reaching out to them. Because that's how it started. She kind of picked up that I was a lonely loser at a convention by himself. So she made friendly conversation with me. And I was making friendly communication with her as well. And I believe it was just that. I believe it was just, her being friendly. Then as time went on, like I said, as time went on, a voice just crept into my ear saying, maybe that girl was trying to shoot her shot with you. You're not completely unlovable to the point where a single human being can't, or like a single girl can't, try to shoot their shot with you. So she might have been trying to establish something with you. Not necessarily romantic out the gate, but then she was trying to establish something. But I let that voice, the voice negating that voice, dominate. The voice saying, no, she's just being friendly. No one could be interested in me. Not every single exchange that you have with a girl, every I want to say courteous. Not every single friendly exchange you have with a girl is indicative of, interest or like interest from them in you. So I let that voice dominate. Because the last thing I want to do is be that guy who thinks girls are interested in him just because they are friendly. They're just nice, normal people, friendly, normal people. But yeah, like I said, the voice crept in my ear like, dude, you could have established something there. Even if it's not romantic or whatever, you could have established something. Something could have grown there. What has happened right now is the relationship, and when I say relationship, I mean like the friendship or the whatever, dissipated because you let it. I know you have a couple of excuses. Your excuses are you stay in a entirely different province. Never mind an entirely different city, an entirely different province. And I know you probably have other excuses, but you allowed it to happen. You let it happen. You let it slip away. Now it's eating at you 3 years later. Wow. Wow, it's eating at me, dude. I think about it every day. Every day I think about it. Think about it every day, dude, and it hurts. It feels like someone's pulling my heart constantly. Yeah, this is definitely not the definitive video, because I could rant about this on different occasions, a dozen times. She's this brunette girl. I don't know her name. I don't know her age. Like I said, dude, I'm fascinated by the image of her. I mean the perception and the idea of her. I'm worried about a couple of things. I'm worried about the fact that she might be taken, you know, because I can sense some, even though I won't say it outright, but then I can sense some feelings of potential romance, you know. So I'm afraid that she might be taken. I'm afraid that I was being past that. I'm afraid that a shot was being made towards me and that I blew it and I missed it. I'm afraid that she's troubled, like she has a terrible past or something like that. Because again, girls that approach me like every once in a blue moon always have like some kind of baggage, always have some kind of shit going on in their life. So I'm afraid that she's troubled because I don't want that for her. I'm afraid that in the event of me reaching out to her, she's just not gonna like fuck with me. I'm afraid she's gonna be like, yo, dude, I'm honored that you think I'm this very cool person, but you've really taken it a bit too far by trying to talk to me again. That was only for the convention. I was just being friendly or whatever.